What if the most productive hours of your day were not those spent in the frantic rush of conscious effort, but rather the quiet, unsuspecting moments when your physical body found its rest? Consider this deeply, for it challenges the very foundation of how many perceive their pursuit of success. We are taught to rise early, to work harder, to push relentlessly, to conquer through sheer force of will. But what if there existed a parallel path, a more profound leverage point, an almost paradoxical method where the gateway to your greatest achievements opened not with sweat and strain, but with profound stillness? Is it truly possible that the key to unlocking boundless wealth, to forging an unwavering confidence that withstands any storm, to manifesting your deepest, most cherished desires, resides not in the exhausting clamor of your waking hours, but in the serene, undisturbed expanse of your slumber? For decades, the world has diligently chased the potent secrets woven within the pages of my teachings, meticulously outlined in Think and Grow Rich. Millions have studied the principles of definite purpose, faith, auto-suggestion, organized planning, and the master mind. They have sought to apply these timeless truths, striving to command their thoughts, to direct their emotions, and to mold their circumstances into the physical manifestation of their desires. But I ask you, with a conviction born of observation and extensive study, what if there was an unwritten chapter to this grand narrative of success? A deeper layer of understanding, a more potent application of these very principles that many have overlooked, dismissed, or simply not yet uncovered in their quest? What if this missing piece, this vital, often ignored dimension, lay dormant within you, accessible only when your conscious defenses recede? What if there existed a method so potent, so remarkably effortless in its execution, that it could fundamentally transform your destiny, alter the very trajectory of your life, while your conscious mind takes its well-deserved respite? Imagine the profound liberation inherent in such a concept, the ability to reshape your inner world, to reprogram the very operating system of your being, simply by engaging with the dormant power that stirs within you during those hours of sleep. This is not some fleeting New Age fantasy. This is a direct, logical extension of the principles governing the subconscious mind, a power I spoke of that orchestrates destiny from unseen realms. It is the practical application of a truth that has long been whispered by sages and understood by the truly successful, that the mind, particularly its subconscious faculty, is the ultimate builder of reality. Tonight, we shall pull back the veil. We shall illuminate this ultimate blueprint, this revolutionary way to install the millionaire's mind directly into the fertile ground of your subconscious. This journey is not predicated on brute willpower, that often failing faculty of the conscious mind that tires and wavers. No, this method taps into a far more profound, unwavering power, the unparalleled, receptive state of your being during sleep. Your subconscious, that silent, infinitely powerful engine of creation, never truly sleeps. It remains ever vigilant, ever absorbent, a fertile garden ready to receive the seeds of your definite purpose, your burning desire, your unwavering faith, and to cultivate them into astonishing realities. It is in this state that barriers fall, skepticism dissipates, and pure belief takes hold, unburdened by the daily chatter of doubt and limitation. We speak not of mere dreams, though dreams themselves hold profound symbolism, but of deliberate, strategic programming. We speak of harnessing the natural rhythms of your being to bypass the critical, often resistant conscious filter, allowing the seeds of prosperity to take root deep within the soil of your inner self. This is an invitation to cease the endless struggle against external circumstances, and instead to master the internal landscape that dictates those very circumstances. Are you prepared to explore a dimension of self-mastery that transcends conventional effort? Are you ready to embrace a paradigm shift where your nights become a crucible of creation, a workshop of wealth building, a silent powerhouse working tirelessly on your behalf? The decision to activate this profound power rests solely with you. Your nights, those precious hours of apparent inactivity, are poised to become your greatest, most strategic asset. They are not merely for physical recuperation. They are an unparalleled opportunity for mental reconstruction, for the installation of an entirely new Millionaire operating system. Do not allow another moment of unconscious potential to slip by. Remain with me. For this transformation, this awakening to the true power of your nocturnal self begins now. It is time to think and grow rich, not just by day, but through the deep, formative hours of the night. This is the unwritten chapter. This is your definite purpose, awaiting its silent installation, ready to bloom into the reality you so passionately desire. We have spoken of the unwritten chapter, of the blueprint that unlocks wealth while the conscious mind rests. Now, consider the very mechanism by which this profound transformation is made possible. The human mind, in its intricate design, is far more than a simple thinking machine. It is a dual entity, encompassing both the conscious and the subconscious, each with its distinct roles, its unique strengths, and critically, its varying degrees of receptivity. During our waking hours, the conscious mind stands guard, a vigilant sentinel constantly evaluating, questioning, and often resisting new information or ideas that challenge its established beliefs. It is the seat of logic, reason, and critical analysis, invaluable for navigating the tangible world, but often a formidable barrier to the deeper programming required for monumental shifts in destiny. Yet, as the day surrenders to night and your conscious awareness begins its gentle descent into slumber, a remarkable shift occurs. The vigilant sentinel lowers its guard. The critical faculties, so active throughout the day, recede into the background. This is not a state of cessation, but a transition into a different mode of operation, a profound physiological and psychological alteration that opens a direct conduit to the subconscious. During specific phases of sleep, particularly those characterized by theta and delta brainwave activity, your mind enters a state of heightened suggestibility, a condition akin to the deepest forms of meditation or hypnosis. It is in these moments that the subconscious mind becomes exquisitely receptive, a fertile, uncultivated garden ready to absorb seeds of thought, intention, and belief without the usual conscious filtration or skeptical interference. This, then, is why sleep serves as your secret mastermind. The conscious mind, which often obstructs our attempts at self-improvement with doubt and internal argument, is temporarily quiescent. It is no longer scrutinizing every suggestion, no longer recalling past failures, no longer presenting reasons why a new idea might not work. Instead, the deeper, more powerful, and infinitely more compliant subconscious mind takes center stage. It is the domain of habit, emotion, memory, and belief, the true architect of your personal reality. When the conscious gatekeeper is off duty, the suggestions, the definite purposes, the images of wealth and success we present to ourselves can be absorbed directly, bypassing resistance and sinking deep into the very core of our being. This is the crucial advantage, the profound leverage that makes nocturnal programming so exceptionally powerful. Now, some might question, did Napoleon Hill himself explicitly detail this nocturnal method? While he did not dedicate an entire chapter solely to programming while you sleep, his principles of autosuggestion and the profound power of the subconscious mind inherently laid the groundwork for this very approach. Consider his emphasis on persistent daily repetition of one's definite purpose, imbued with emotion and faith. Why such persistence? Because he understood that the conscious mind, through sheer repetition, eventually tires and allows the desired thought or image to penetrate to the subconscious. But what if we could accelerate this process? What if we could bypass the conscious struggle almost entirely? Hill, in his deep understanding of mental laws, implicitly recognized the subconscious as the ultimate effector of thought. He knew that any thought, any plan, any desire held consistently in the conscious mind would eventually find its way to this powerful inner realm for manifestation. This unwritten chapter is not a contradiction of Hill's wisdom, but an unveiling of his deeper insight, a practical application of his foundational principles using the opportune state of sleep. It is the next logical step in leveraging the boundless power he described. We are not merely talking about generic affirmations here. We are exploring a scientific and philosophical truth rooted in neurochemistry and psychological states. During these receptive sleep cycles, the brain's neural pathways are not idle. They are reorganizing, consolidating, and integrating information. When you intentionally introduce potent, emotionally charged suggestions during this period, you are effectively guiding this natural process of neurological restructuring. You are imprinting new patterns of thought, new beliefs about your worth and your capacity for wealth directly onto the fabric of your mind. It is a form of neuro-linguistic programming, executed under optimal conditions, where your internal operating system is most amenable to update. This is why the method works profoundly during sleep. It leverages your natural biology and psychology to instill the very mindset of a millionaire, not through arduous struggle, but through profound strategic surrender to the power of your own subconscious. It is a quiet revolution, transforming the very essence of how you attract prosperity. Having understood the unparalleled receptivity of the subconscious mind during sleep, we now turn our attention to the specific mental instruments, the golden algorithms, that allow us to meticulously program this vast inner power. These are not merely suggestions. They are strategic applications of my core principles, designed to bypass the conscious mind's resistance and directly imprint the blueprint of success onto your very being. We are moving beyond simple affirmations. We are engaging in a sophisticated form of mental engineering, leveraging the deepest wisdom of think and grow rich within the fertile quietude of your slumber. Consider first Algorithm 1, the definite purpose installer. The establishment of a definite chief aim is, as you know, the starting point of all achievement. Without it, you are a ship without a rudder, adrift in the currents of circumstance. Yet, how many individuals truly internalize their definite purpose? How many merely intellectually assent to it, while deep within, doubt or competing desires still hold sway? The challenge lies in moving your definite purpose from a mere intellectual concept to a burning desire, an unshakable conviction that resides in the very core of your subconscious. To achieve this, before you enter the realm of sleep, distill your definite purpose into a potent, emotionally charged sleep script. This is not a dry recitation of goals. It must be a vivid sensory experience. Feel the texture of the success you desire. Hear the sounds of accomplishment. Taste the victory. See yourself living the reality of your definite purpose with such clarity and emotional intensity that it becomes more real than your current circumstances. Speak it to yourself, silently or in a whisper, with absolute conviction, focusing not just on the words, but on the feeling those words evoke. This process bypasses the intellectualizing conscious mind, allowing the pure, unadulterated essence of your desire to sink directly into your subconscious, planting the seed of your future with profound certainty. Your subconscious, lacking the conscious mind's capacity for skepticism, accepts this emotional data as fact, and immediately begins to align your thoughts, actions, and attracting power with this new, installed reality. Next, we activate Algorithm 2, the faith and belief infusion. Many struggle with self-doubt, with the insidious voices of past failures or perceived limitations that consciously undermine their pursuit of wealth and success. This internal resistance, this lack of unwavering faith, is a monumental obstacle. During waking hours, our conscious mind often tries to logically reason away doubt, but doubt is not a logical entity, it is an emotional program. The solution lies in a persistent, emotional exposure to faith, particularly during the receptive state of sleep. Before drifting off, immerse yourself in statements and visualizations that evoke profound certainty, not mere hope. Craft phrases that resonate with the absolute knowledge that your definite purpose will be achieved. Visualize yourself already possessing the wealth, the health, the relationships you desire, and feel the powerful emotions associated with that reality. Repeat these faith-filled declarations, not as pleas, but as declarations of truth, infusing them with every fiber of your being. This repeated emotional exposure, unburdened by conscious skepticism, acts like a powerful solvent, dissolving limiting beliefs and replacing them with an unwavering conviction in your capabilities and the limitless power of the universal intelligence. Your subconscious, the very source of your deepest beliefs, becomes saturated with faith, transforming it from a fragile wish into an unyielding magnetic force that draws to you the resources, opportunities, and people necessary to fulfill your definite purpose. It is a systematic dismantling of inner resistance, built brick by brick, not through effort, but through serene, consistent emotional imprinting. Now, let us explore a truly unique application. Algorithm 3, the Mastermind Echo Technique. The mastermind principle, the coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose, is one of the most powerful forces known to man. Yet not everyone has immediate access to a physical mastermind group composed of individuals perfectly aligned with their specific aims. This can lead to feelings of isolation or a lack of external guidance. Here, the subconscious mind offers a profound solution. Before you close your eyes for sleep, intentionally invite your ideal mastermind members into your inner sanctuary. These can be real-world mentors you admire, historical figures whose wisdom you seek, or even the imagined ideal individuals who possess the knowledge and character you need to succeed. Napoleon Hill himself, perhaps? Formulate a specific problem or question related to your definite purpose and mentally present it to this inner council. Ask your sleeping mind to consult with these chosen intellects, to synthesize their wisdom, and to present you with solutions. Trust that your subconscious, which is directly connected to infinite intelligence, can access and process information far beyond the limitations of your conscious mind. Many brilliant ideas, sudden insights, and clear solutions to complex problems emerge after a night's sleep. This is often the subconscious mind delivering the echo of your internal mastermind session. By consciously setting this intention before sleep, you are directing your subconscious to actively work on your behalf, tapping into a collective wisdom that transcends physical boundaries, making your solitary journey a profoundly guided one. It is a conscious activation of the inner advisor, a mental gathering of the minds, working tirelessly for you in the unseen hours. Finally, we unveil Algorithm 4, the organized planning processor. While waking hours are for detailed execution, the subconscious offers an unparalleled platform for the genesis and refinement of your plans. Many awaken feeling overwhelmed, their daily tasks a chaotic jumble, their long-term strategies muddled by conscious anxieties. The conscious mind can analyze, but the subconscious can intuit and synthesize on a grander scale. Before sleep, rather than carrying the weight of unfinished plans or unresolved problems, present a specific challenge or a particular aspect of your definite purpose to your sleeping mind. Clearly articulate the problem you wish to solve, the next step you need clarified, or the strategy you need optimized. Trust its capacity to work on these solutions while you rest. Have you not experienced the phenomenon of sleeping on it, only to wake with a fresh perspective, a sudden insight, or a perfectly formed solution to a dilemma that plagued you the day before? This is not mere coincidence. It is your subconscious mind, unburdened by conscious distractions, diligently processing your requests. By intentionally feeding it a specific problem, you activate this natural intelligence. You are instructing your inner processor to organize, to find pathways, to connect disparate pieces of information, and to present you with an optimized, clarified plan upon awakening. It transforms your sleep into a productive phase of strategic development, ensuring that you wake not only refreshed, but also enriched with actionable insights, a true testament to the mind's extraordinary capacity for organized thought, even in repose. These are not generic affirmations. These are strategic algorithms directly linking to my profound principles. They are designed for subconscious assimilation, building the millionaire's mind from the inside out, leveraging the boundless power of your sleeping state. Having unveiled the profound power of your nocturnal mind and the strategic algorithms that guide its operations, the natural question now arises: how does one actively engage in this process? How do you craft the precise blueprint that your subconscious will eagerly follow? This is not about passive listening alone. It is about deliberate, intelligent design. We must translate abstract principles into tangible, actionable steps, transforming your desires into a language your subconscious understands and, more importantly, feels. Let us delve into the very essence of the art of the sleep script. This is where your definite purpose takes on a new form, becoming a whispered command to the architect of your destiny. The common mistake many make in attempting autosuggestion is verbosity, a deluge of words that lacks focus and emotional resonance. I tell you, less is profoundly more in this endeavor. The subconscious mind responds not to quantity, but to intensity and clarity. Your sleep script must be brief, precise, and utterly saturated with emotion. It is not a laundry list. It is a declaration. Use the powerful language I have always advocated. Speak of a burning desire, a definite major purpose, of unwavering faith, and organized action. These phrases carry weight. They resonate with inherent power, and they have been proven to stir the depths of the human psyche. Personalization is paramount here. This script is not a generic template. It must be about your definite purpose, your specific wealth goal, your vision of financial freedom, your dream life. Every word must echo with your personal ambition, your individual longings. Do not merely state, "I want wealth." Instead, vividly describe the wealth, what it enables, how it feels to possess it, how it transforms your existence. Paint a mental picture so rich in detail that your subconscious cannot help but accept it as an inevitable future reality. And here is a crucial distinction, one that often separates those who merely hope from those who manifest. Employ the power of "I am" rather than "I will be." The subconscious deals only in the present. "I will be rich" implies a future state, a state of lack in the present. "I am rich," or "I am effortlessly attracting vast sums of money," or "I am living in abundant prosperity," declares a present truth. It bypasses resistance and embeds the desired state as an existing reality within your deepest being. This subtle shift in language commands your subconscious to align your current reality with the declared truth. It is a powerful, undeniable statement that bypasses intellectualizing and directly imprints the desired outcome. Once your potent script is meticulously crafted, we move to audio engineering for the soul. How best to deliver this carefully constructed blueprint to your receptive subconscious? The medium matters, for it enhances the penetration and acceptance of your message. Many wonder if their own voice is superior to a professionally recorded one, or even an AI-generated voice. And the answer, often, lies in the power of your own belief. There is a profound connection between your conscious intention and the resonance of your own voice. Hearing your own voice, imbued with your genuine emotional intent and burning desire, can create a powerful feedback loop, amplifying the message as it travels to your subconscious. It is the echo of your own conviction reverberating within your inner world. However, if your conscious mind struggles with the sound of your own voice, or if you prefer a more objective, consistent delivery, a calm, authoritative AI voice or a professional narrator can also be highly effective. The key is clarity, consistency, and an absence of any element that might trigger conscious distraction or judgment. Beyond the voice, consider the subtle power of background frequencies. Gentle binaural beats, specifically tuned to theta or delta brainwave frequencies, can significantly enhance your mind's receptivity. These sounds are not meant to be consciously perceived as music. They are subtle auditory cues that gently guide your brain into the optimal state for subconscious programming. Ambient nature sounds, the soft rhythm of ocean waves, a gentle rain, the distant chirping of crickets, can also create a soothing, non-distracting environment conducive to deep absorption. The goal is not to entertain, but to facilitate. And finally, the optimal volume and duration. This is not about blasting affirmations loudly throughout the night. Subtlety is the key. The volume should be low, almost imperceptible to your conscious ears, but consistently present. The duration should be sufficient to allow your subconscious to absorb the message repeatedly throughout your sleep cycle, without becoming a nuisance that disturbs your physical rest. It is a quiet, persistent whisper to the architect within, a gentle yet unwavering instruction. Before you embark on this nightly journey of subconscious installation, it is imperative to establish a pre-sleep ritual. This is more than merely lying down. It is a deliberate act of preparation, setting the stage for optimal receptivity. Just as an artist prepares their canvas, you must prepare your mind. Begin by setting a clear intention. Before you even play your script, consciously affirm to yourself that you are intentionally programming your subconscious for wealth, success, and the manifestation of your definite purpose. This conscious declaration acts as a powerful directive, aligning your conscious will with the work your subconscious is about to undertake. Next, it is crucial to clear mental clutter. The conscious mind, throughout the day, accumulates a vast amount of extraneous information, worries, anxieties, and unresolved thoughts. Carrying this mental baggage into your sleep state can impede the process of clear, undistracted programming. Engage in a brief mental decluttering exercise. Acknowledge any worries, write them down if necessary, and then consciously decide to release them for the night, trusting that solutions will emerge or that they can be addressed in the morning. This mental cleansing creates a blank slate, a quiet inner space where your script can resonate without interference. And finally, cultivate an attitude of profound gratitude. Before sleep, reflect on all that you are grateful for in your life, even the smallest blessings. Gratitude is a powerful emotional frequency that elevates your vibration, opening you to receive more of what you desire. It creates a positive, receptive, energetic field, a welcoming environment for the seeds of your definite purpose to take root and flourish. This pre-sleep ritual is not merely a suggestion, it is a foundational step, an act of conscious co-creation, preparing the fertile ground of your mind for the profound work of nocturnal installation. By meticulously crafting your script, optimizing its delivery, and preparing your mind, you are not merely hoping for wealth. You are systematically installing the very mindset of a millionaire, leveraging every moment of your existence, conscious and subconscious, towards the attainment of your definite chief aim. You have diligently applied the algorithms, whispering your definite purpose into the receptive ear of your subconscious mind as you drifted into the stillness of sleep. But the work of building a millionaire's mind does not conclude when the night descends. Rather, it takes on a different, equally vital form when the new day dawns. The true genius of this process lies not just in what transpires during your slumber, but in how you awaken, how you harvest the insights gleaned, and how you translate that nocturnal wisdom into inspired, decisive action. This is the stage of the millionaire's awakening, the critical integration of overnight programming into your living, breathing reality. Without this conscious harvest, even the most potent seeds planted in the night may lie dormant, never reaching their full fruition. Consider for a moment the profound nature of your dreams. Many dismiss them as random neurological firings, the chaotic debris of a busy mind. But I tell you, particularly when you have intentionally programmed your subconscious, your dreams become a powerful communication channel, a direct line from your deepest self to your waking consciousness. This is where dream journaling for insight becomes an indispensable tool. Your subconscious mind, having been fed your definite purpose and tasked with finding solutions, often communicates these insights not in literal terms, but through symbols, metaphors, and feelings. It is an ancient language, often overlooked in our modern world. Therefore, keep a notebook and a pen by your bedside, always. Upon awakening, before the day's distractions flood your mind, immediately record whatever you can recall. Do not censor. Do not judge. Simply capture the fleeting images, the fragments of conversation, the pervading emotions. Look for patterns. Are there recurring symbols? Do certain themes relate directly to the problems you presented to your subconscious before sleep or to your definite purpose? The solutions may not arrive as a direct answer, but as a feeling of clarity, a symbolic representation of a path forward, or even a direct instruction veiled in the guise of a dream narrative. This is your subconscious offering its wisdom, derived from the depths of infinite intelligence, often through the very sixth sense that I taught must be cultivated. To ignore these messages is to discard the very fruit of your nocturnal labor. Following this crucial act of insight retrieval, you must engage in the morning reintegration. The first moments of your day are sacred, potent with possibility, and immensely influential in setting the tone for the hours ahead. This is not the time to succumb to the immediate demands of the world or to allow doubt to creep back in. Instead, consciously choose to solidify the overnight programming. Dedicate a brief, focused period to morning meditation or visualization. Reconnect with your definite purpose, the very affirmations and intentions you instilled into your subconscious during sleep. Feel the I am statements resonate within your being, not as a mental exercise, but as a living, breathing truth. Reignite the emotional charge associated with your desires. Picture the reality you are building with even greater clarity and conviction than the night before. This conscious reaffirmation serves as a vital bridge, connecting the deep work done by your subconscious during the night with the active, conscious choices you will make throughout the day. It prevents the conscious mind from reverting to old patterns of doubt, distraction, or self-sabotage that could otherwise undermine the profound internal shift you have orchestrated. It is a moment of conscious alignment where you affirm to yourself and the universe that the programming has been successful and that you are ready to embody its results. This internal alignment then naturally propels you towards the most critical phase of the awakening: inspired action. Without action, even the most brilliant plans, the most profound insights, and the most deeply ingrained beliefs remain just that: internal states, confined to the realm of thought. It is the bridge between intention and manifestation. As you navigate your day, pay keen attention to sudden hunches, to unexpected surges of intuition, to moments of crystalline clarity that seem to emerge from nowhere, or to an undeniable urge to pursue a specific path or make a particular connection. These are often the direct results, the tangible signals, of your nocturnal programming bearing fruit. Your subconscious, having worked tirelessly to organize and synthesize, is now presenting you with the next logical step, the optimal opportunity, the precise person or resource you need to advance your definite purpose. This requires the courage to act on these insights, even if they initially seem illogical to the conscious mind. Remember, the subconscious operates on a different plane, accessing information and making connections that transcend the linear reasoning of your waking self. This is where my principles of faith and initiative become paramount. You must have faith in the wisdom delivered from within and the initiative to move swiftly and decisively when these guided opportunities arise. An unexpected email you feel compelled to send, a person you suddenly think to call, a book you are drawn to read, a new approach to a long-standing problem that suddenly makes perfect sense. These are not random occurrences. They are the direct, measurable responses from the infinite intelligence, channeled through your programmed subconscious, guiding you to manifest your desires. To hesitate, to overthink, to allow skepticism to paralyze you, is to betray the very wisdom you so painstakingly cultivated in your sleep. This completes the cycle. You program the mind, you receive the wisdom, you take inspired action, and thus you manifest your desires into tangible reality. It is a dynamic, synergistic process that harnesses the totality of your being towards the achievement of your definite chief aim, transforming your existence one conscious, integrated day at a time. We have spoken of the silent installation, the nocturnal programming, and the awakening to new insights. Yet the path to extraordinary achievement, to the full embodiment of the millionaire's mind, is seldom without its trials. Even with the most potent techniques for subconscious programming, there will inevitably arise unseen obstacles, those subtle, insidious forces that seek to derail your definite purpose. And it is precisely at these junctures that the indomitable spirit of Napoleon Hill's principles must be invoked, not as a mere memory, but as a living, breathing force within you. For the mind, even the programmed mind, is not a static entity. It is a dynamic battlefield where conviction must perpetually contend with doubt and persistence must overcome the allure of complacency. The first and most common obstacle you will encounter is the test of persistence. You have meticulously crafted your script, diligently engaged in your nocturnal rituals, and perhaps even experienced initial sparks of insight. But what happens when the immediate, tangible results you crave do not manifest with the speed or clarity you anticipated? What happens when days turn into weeks and weeks into months, and the external world still seems to reflect a reality stubbornly different from the one you are so powerfully installing within? It is at this critical juncture that many falter, succumbing to impatience, questioning the efficacy of the method, and allowing the insidious whispers of doubt to undermine the very foundation they have built. Understand this truth. The installation of a millionaire's mind is not an instant download, a single act of programming that immediately rewrites decades of conditioning. It is a process of deep, internal restructuring. Just as a mighty oak tree does not spring forth in a day, but grows with unwavering patience from a deeply planted seed, so too does the mindset of true wealth require consistent, persistent nurturing. Your subconscious, while immensely powerful, works in its own rhythm, integrating new beliefs and aligning your internal compass. This requires unwavering faith in the process itself, even when the external evidence is scarce. Remember my words. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. The power of this method lies in its cumulative effect. Each night, each repetition, each emotional infusion builds upon the last, strengthening the new neural pathways and solidifying the millionaire blueprint within you. Do not confuse the absence of immediate external proof with a failure of the internal work. Rather, see it as an invitation to deepen your conviction, to reinforce your commitment, and to demonstrate that your desire truly is a burning one, capable of withstanding the passage of time. The universe tests your resolve. Prove to it that your definite purpose is unwavering. Hand in hand with the test of persistence comes the formidable challenge of conquering self-doubt. Even after profound subconscious work, the conscious mind, accustomed to its old patterns and beliefs, may rebel. Old fears, past failures, and societal conditioning, like tenacious weeds, will attempt to reassert themselves. You might find yourself questioning your worth, your capabilities, or the very possibility of achieving your grand ambitions. This internal argument, this incessant questioning, can be a potent saboteur, undermining the efficacy of your nocturnal programming. How do you confront this deeply ingrained skepticism? You must lovingly, yet firmly, redirect it. Recognize these doubts not as fundamental truths, but as lingering echoes of a past you are actively transforming. Do not engage in a futile argument with them. Instead, gently but resolutely, bring your focus back to your definite purpose, to the feeling of "I am," to the vivid sensory experience of already possessing your desired reality. This is also where the cultivation of your sixth sense truly awakens. My concept of the sixth sense refers to the faculty through which infinite intelligence communicates with you, the point where the conscious and subconscious minds meet. When you are diligently programming your subconscious with clarity and emotion, you are nurturing this sixth sense. It begins to provide subtle nudges, intuitions, and feelings of certainty that counteract the conscious mind's doubts. Pay attention to these inner promptings. They are the voice of your deeper self, of your installed millionaire mind, guiding you away from fear and towards opportunity. Learn to trust this internal compass. It is a profound skill, honed through consistent practice, that allows you to discern between the fleeting anxieties of the conscious mind and the unwavering wisdom emanating from your reprogrammed subconscious. Your inner dialogue becomes a reflection of your newly installed beliefs, and you actively choose which voice to amplify. Ultimately, all of these challenges coalesce around one fundamental truth: the power of belief, again. It is not enough to merely understand the principles. You must believe in them with an intensity that transforms understanding into absolute conviction. Your belief in this process, in your own capacity for wealth, in the limitless power of your subconscious mind, is not merely a passive acceptance. It is an active amplifying force. It acts like a magnifier, intensifying every thought, every image, every feeling you impress upon your subconscious. If you engage in nocturnal programming with a lingering undercurrent of skepticism, a subtle doubt that it might not truly work for you, then you are effectively diluting the potency of your own efforts. Your subconscious, which cannot differentiate between a genuinely held belief and a tentatively explored idea, will reflect this ambivalence in its output. Therefore, cultivate an unwavering, almost childlike faith in the process. Treat your nightly ritual as an undeniable appointment with your future self, an act of creation that is as real and potent as any physical labor. This is the cornerstone of all success, for as I have always maintained, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Your belief is the fuel that powers the engine of your subconscious. It is the unwavering conviction that transforms thought into tangible reality. When you combine precise programming with unshakable belief, you create an unstoppable force for wealth creation, a true manifestation of the indomitable spirit of those who dare to think and grow rich. This mental fortitude, forged in the crucible of consistent application and unwavering faith, is the hallmark of the millionaire's mind. We have traversed the landscape of the subconscious, meticulously crafted the algorithms of wealth, and confronted the internal skirmishes of doubt and impatience. Now we arrive at the culmination of this transformative journey, the synthesis of all that has been revealed. This is not merely an ending, but a new beginning, a final, emphatic directive for those truly committed to forging a destiny of their own design. This is your nightly rendezvous with riches, an enduring commitment to a power that transcends mere effort, ushering you into an era where your deepest desires are not just imagined, but systematically installed into the fabric of your reality. Napoleon Hill taught us, with an undeniable clarity born of profound observation and rigorous analysis, that poverty and riches are alike the offspring of thought. This is not a poetic sentiment, it is a fundamental law of the universe, as immutable as gravity. Every fortune, every triumph, every invention, every monumental achievement began as a thought, nurtured and sustained by a definite purpose, faith, and organized action. Conversely, every failure, every limitation, every experience of poverty also originated in thought, in doubt, fear, indecision, or a lack of definite aim. The crucial distinction, the very pivot upon which your destiny turns, is whether those thoughts are consciously directed and meticulously cultivated, or whether they are allowed to drift aimlessly, influenced by external circumstances and subconscious programming acquired haphazardly. Now, armed with the knowledge and the precise methodology we have explored, you possess the ultimate blueprint. You have the profound ability to consciously command those thoughts, to direct them with laser-like precision, and to imprint them upon the most fertile ground imaginable, your own subconscious mind. You can do this even as the world around you sleeps, oblivious to the powerful internal alchemy you are performing. This ability is not a privilege reserved for a select few. It is an inherent capacity within every individual who chooses to understand and apply these universal laws. It is a liberation from the tyranny of circumstance and an invitation to become the conscious architect of your own prosperity. Your definite purpose, that burning desire, that specific aim you have meticulously identified and emotionally charged, now awaits its silent, powerful installation. No longer is it a distant dream, a hopeful aspiration that may or may not materialize. Through the consistent application of these nocturnal algorithms, you are systematically embedding its reality into the very core of your being. You are aligning your entire internal system, your beliefs, your emotions, your intuitions, with the attainment of this purpose. This internal alignment is the most powerful magnet in the universe, effortlessly drawing to you the resources, the opportunities, the people, and the circumstances necessary for its manifestation. It transcends mere wishing. It transforms desire into an insistent, unwavering expectation that the subconscious mind is compelled to fulfill. The seeds of your definite purpose, sown in the rich, dark soil of your sleeping mind, are destined to sprout, to grow, and to bear the fruit of your ambition. Similarly, your financial freedom, that state of abundance and security you yearn for, no longer remains a phantom hope. It beckons, not as an uncertain possibility, but as an inevitable outcome of your deliberate internal work. The millionaire's mind you are installing is not just a collection of thoughts. It is an energetic signature, a vibrational frequency that resonates with wealth. This internal shift reverberates outwards, influencing your perception of opportunities, your decision-making processes, and your ability to act with confidence and clarity in the waking world. It removes the internal blocks that previously repelled wealth and instead establishes a powerful, receptive channel for its inflow. You are transforming your internal landscape from one of scarcity to one of boundless possibility, making wealth not something you chase, but something you effortlessly attract. Your millionaire mind is no longer a fleeting dream, a distant ideal. It is a tangible, operational reality, meticulously programmed into your deepest self, ready to guide your every step towards financial mastery. It is an internal certainty that cannot be denied by external appearances. Therefore, understand this deeply. The journey to extraordinary wealth and a life of profound abundance begins not with endless struggle, not with exhausting external battles, but with profound, restful peace. It begins with the intelligent, deliberate utilization of those hours when your conscious mind reposes, allowing your subconscious to work its magic unhindered. This is the ultimate leverage, the most potent secret available to those who truly understand the power of their own minds. It is the art of effortless manifestation, born from deliberate internal cultivation. It is a paradigm shift that redefines productivity, transforming sleep from a mere necessity into a powerful forge of fortune. The future you desire is not something you must fight tooth and nail to capture. It is something you can cultivate, nurture, and install within yourself. So I urge you, with the full weight of my life's work behind these words, start tonight. Do not delay. The blueprint has been laid bare. Craft your script with precision, imbue it with emotion, and speak it into the silence of your receptive mind. Embrace the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are engaging with one of the most powerful forces in the universe. And then, trust the process. Allow your subconscious to work its miracles. Wake up to the wealthiest version of yourself, not just in financial terms, but in spirit, in purpose, and in boundless possibility. What definite purpose will you install tonight? What wealth, what fulfillment, what extraordinary life will you begin to manifest in the profound stillness of your slumber? The choice and the power are irrevocably yours. Now, go forth and let your nights become your ultimate architect of destiny.